Zachary Conan here. Welcome to 7 Essentials. Today we're talking about Federico Fellini, a man who truly needs no introduction. So let's just jump into what I consider to be his 7 most essential films, and coincidentally, are also my 7 favorite Fellini films of all time. At number 7, we have what I consider to be Fellini's last and one of the most enduring love letters to his ultimate muse, his partner, his wife, Giulietta Messina. Juliet of the Spirits, 1965. This film is so touching, it's so complicated, and it's so endearing, so heartfelt. Came after both 8.5 and La Dolce Vita. If Fellini ever needed to reaffirm his love for his wife, it was then. It was that exact time period, because during that time, he was very, very preoccupied with photographing other voluptuous, beautiful European women. And, oh my God, Fellini. Juliet of the Spirits is so good, it's so surrealist, but it's really a love letter. It's a beautiful, mature love letter to his wife, Giulietta, his ultimate muse, who he used all through his neo-realist days, his Rossellini-inspired neo-realist days. And the way that I look at Juliet of the Spirits, and I believe that you should view it in the same kind of, through the same lens, in the same kind of way, is that it's all about Fellini reinstating his vows to the one true love of his life. This is all about a renewal of vows. Him saying, Giulietta, we're married forever and I love you forever. Juliet of the Spirits breaks my heart and I love it. At number 6, we have La Strada. One of the most tragic neo-realist romances in the world. And speaking of Giulietta Messina, this is her at her most sympathetic, at her most broken. It is such a brilliant film, and it's partly autobiographical on Fellini's part, at least the atmosphere that the film cultivates, the carnival-like atmosphere, because Fellini was a boy of the carnival. And Messina is so wonderful here, and you can see how the sadness, the pathos of this film would go on to influence many, many American, Italian filmmakers. Martin Scorsese has cited La Strada as one of the main inspirations for his masterpiece, Raging Bull, his masterpiece of masculine dread. And La Strada is certainly a film about masculine dread and how it, oh my God, how it expresses itself awfully in abusive forms on beautiful, harmless women. La Strada is incredible. La Strada, one of the most essential films ever made. At number 5, we have a 1969 grotesque opus, Fellini Satyricon. No psychology, no philosophy, absolutely no value judgments. Fellini takes Joseph Campbell's bullshit, rigorous format of the hero's journey, the hero's quest, and spits in his stupid, young worshipping face. Satyricon is unlike anything you will ever see, because it's a film about alien worlds. It's about our shared past viewed through the lens of mania. It's fucking great. I got a love letter on it. Watch the video if you're curious about a little bit more. All you should know is you need to watch this movie. It's chaotic, and a lot of people don't get it. A lot of people don't get how beautiful this movie is, but guess what, people? Not every Fellini film wants to hold your hand. He's not trying to romance you every time. And this one, he wants to make you completely sick to your stomach. And also, Cappuccini. Woo-wee! Beautiful Fellini woman. At number 4, it is my personal favorite collaboration between Giulietta Messina, Fellini's ultimate muse, and Fellini himself, Nights of Cabiria. It's one of the most perfect films I have ever seen, one of the most perfect representations of female form, female character, and female legacy that I have ever seen documented. You need to watch it. Once again, I have another love letter on this. Giulietta Messina is mind-blowing. Fellini's direction is absolutely perfect. Defeats Rossellini at his own game, and even incorporates his own surrealist motifs into it. Nights of Cabiria is one of the most beautiful films ever made. You owe it to yourself to watch it. You owe it to your own human spirit to watch that film. It's easily Fellini and Messina's most touching work. At number 3, we have what people instinctively think of when Fellini is brought up in conversation. We have 8.5, the ultimate film about filmmaking, the ultimate work of art about artists. If you have not seen this movie, then I really question your love for film. It's actually one of the truest essentials of all time, not just because I'm saying it, because it's a simple objective fact. If you love movies, then you have to see this movie. I don't understand what the fuck you've been doing with your life if you haven't seen this movie. I've seen it at least 30 times, and that's no exaggeration. It is perfect. It's not a film that defeats analysis, but I'm pretty sure it defeats me. It's amazing. It's incredible. Everything great that has possibly been said about it has been said about it, and then some. Watch this film. 8.5. One of the most essentials of all essentials. Oh, at number 2, we have La Dolce Vita. Yeah, I think this shit's way better than 8.5. This is the best filmic version of nihilism that I have ever seen. The best statements about sexual gluttony, about the male gaze, about being obsessed with beautiful women and affluent lifestyles, and the press. The word paparazzi was made famous by this film. It is so good. It has probably, not giving away any spoilers or anything like that, don't worry, but it does have my favorite final shot in a film. It's my favorite exchange between characters ever filmed. My heart leaps out of its chest and goes, that's fucking me. That's me. It is such a great movie. Yeah, it kicks every film that has come up to it. Like, yeah, fuck you 8.5 fans. I know last time I was like, it was so great. I know it was just a second ago, but then I held La Dolce Vita in my hands and went, holy shit, this movie is way better. And Anouk Ami, oh, Anouk Ami, you are the ultimate nihilist femme fatale. You are the ultimate harbinger of self-hate, of misanthropy. You are, oh my God, this movie. I am this fucking dude, man. I am. Fellini gets me. And he gets me best with this epic of nihilism and anti-romance. La Dolce Vita. If you don't listen to anything I say, listen to that. Watch it. It's better than 8.5. It's one of the best films ever made, and all hail La Dolce fucking Vita. My number 1 favorite and most essential Federico Fellini film is also one of my most favorite, most cherished, most treasured films ever. This movie means the world to me. I have an in-depth analysis. Actually, the first group discussion and analysis video on this channel that I ever did was for this film because this film means that much to me. Not going to go into it too much here. It's just Gradiska, Magali Noel's character. I love her. She is the source of all my affection. She is what keeps me youthful. She is my Madonna, my icon, my fountain of youth. She makes me happy to have memories. We all have analogs like that in our lives. Those women who are larger than life, even if they are Jessica Rabbit in fascist cosplay. I love her to death, and this film completely gets me. It is Fellini's best, most extraordinary work. Watch it, or stop talking to me altogether. Well, that ends it. Those. I always get fucked up at the outros to the conclusions, but those enunciate were my top 7 most essential and most favorite Fellini films. Federico Fellini is one of my favorite filmmakers on the planet. I love him to death. His films are super entertaining, philosophically penetrating, and moving. And just so artful and so full of artistic life, artistic integrity, and legacy. Fellini is amazing. Thank you for watching this video. If this is your first time to the channel, please hit subscribe. No matter who you are, you should like the video and comment with your thoughts, your opinions. What are your favorite Fellini films, and what did you think of my personal ranking? Thank you for watching my rundown, and we all live inside of a carnival. Fellini's Carnival is just the most inclusive and the most easy to understand. And it's a place, it's a destination that I love to visit.